Good morning, you badass motherfuckers. It's the All on Me, the morning drinking show. I'm your host, Greg, getting back on this motherfucker once again. Once again, coming to you live from a real beautiful place, Salida, Colorado. Staying at an Airbnb. Got the river close by, got them peaks all around. I love me some Colorado. It's my heart, man. That's my heart. Colorado's got my heart. New Mexico, you got my soul. But Colorado, beautiful Colorado's got my heart. Always has, always will. How you doing this morning, motherfuckers? Everybody's all excited. Y'all excited? Watch the big game, right? What they say, this should be a holiday in the U.S., right? How many of y'all just hurting this morning, right? Anybody just willing to admit, fuck, man, I got to switch up my routine, right? 10,000 calories of food and bullshit, overindulgence at its finest. Sitting back watching all them motherfuckers work, right? This is how we celebrate. This is the essence of our culture in this country, man. Super Bowl Sunday. It is the pinnacle, right, of probably the worst of who we are as a society. Think about it. Think about it, man. I didn't watch 1/2 second of this fucking game. Right. I will tell you, as a competitor, I checked in a few times on a score, try to see who's what, because it's mostly checking in, not because I give a fuck about either of these teams or any of the players or cheerleaders, any of this shit. I don't give a fuck about any stuff. What makes me just blows my mind, right, is all you motherfuckers talking all that shit. Right, my team, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And so I like to just check in and see who's going to be eating humble pie. Who thinks they know, but they don't know, right? And then at the end of the day, right, what I'm seeing most of y'all motherfuckers, right, is crazy. It's crazy that you guys are happy being what? Hoodwinked. Anybody know what hoodwinked is? Y'all need to look that shit up. You happy being hoodwinked. Right? You got a fucking big celebrity, singer that ain't even singing no more. But just the fact that she's there, right, in a costume, pretending to be doing what she's supposed to be paid to be doing, y'all are okay with it. You are happy about it because you got to see the spectacle. You saw it. It's over, though. So now what? Now what do? It's over. You saw it. How did it change your life? How did it enhance your life? Did it make it better? Your life the same? Is it worse? Where is your life right now after watching the spectacle? Can you get honest with yourself? Right? Can you truly be honest with yourself? As I just saw 333s going across the screen. That's how I know we are aligned today, because shit is just flowing through me. Right? I spent my day incredible day yesterday, right? Getting the wind in my hair, the open road in front of me, right? Taking enough time to stop along the way, smell the roses, smell the fresh air, right? Journeying up north into southern Colorado, south central Colorado, from northern New Mexico. Man, it's so beautiful out there when you hit that open road. And you give yourself a little time to just pull over, look at some rocks. Right? I like looking for rocks. Right? I found me a heart rock, right? For all you lovers coming up, right? All you lovers coming up, I love finding me some special rocks. I got a special rock right here, right now in my hand. Something to show for my adventures thus far. And so I get to Salida and I say, you know what? Right? I never thought I was going to be a yoga bro. But I'm an admitted yoga bro, right? Dialed up a yoga class. And yeah, it was great. It was small, right? Small gathering of people. But again, I did something for me. So I know that at least for me yesterday, I can say, hey, look, I did shit for me, right? I didn't worry about the spectacles, man. That shit does not matter. The biggest game going on right now, it's still going on. This big game is called life, motherfuckers, your life. And y'all love to be deceived, right? To be hoodwinked, right? Into celebrating somebody, right? That's a fucking sellout, right? Someone says, hey, I'm not going to participate in any of this bullshit. And then they sell the fuck out. And then they fake singing. And y'all still excited to have watched it. That you got to be entertained by what? Deception. What the fuck, man? That's the epitome of everything in life, is how deceived people are willing to be right now, right? It's itchy ears. It's wanting to see and hear things that make you feel good, but it doesn't change your life. It doesn't require effort. It doesn't require willpower and action. We want the fucking magic pill. So yesterday, right, you took the magic pill. Your team didn't make it to the Super Bowl, or maybe it did, but you picked a team. Guess what? One team won, one team lost. Now we wake up today, and guess what? The deck is reshuffled. Everybody's got a chance, right? Everybody's got a chance. Even the team that won 1 game, 2 games this year, now's our year. This is our year. See, you already broke down and playing the next game, right? Playing the next fucking game. And, you know, it just blows my mind to think about how deceived that we are okay with being, right? We actually welcome deception. We welcome deception in our politics. We welcome deception in our food. We welcome deception in our entertainment, in our sports, right? We welcome deception in our own fucking minds. That's the number one spot, right? You hoodwinking yourself. You're lying to yourself that somehow you got to do these things, right? Because it comes with what? It's the standard or the norm of society, right? You have to go along with the crowd as opposed to pulling the fuck back, right? And saying, wait, what if the crowd is headed towards the slaughter, right? What if all you motherfuckers overindulging, it's just going right towards the furnace, right towards the fucking slaughter, man. And you're going to keep going that direction because everybody else is going that direction. It's the popular fucking thing to do, right? You're acting like you're still children in fucking school. You got to be with the popular people, right? You got to feel popular and do what popular people do. And regardless whether it's good for you or not, as long as you're doing the thing that seems to be popular, you're going to keep doing it because you want to feel popular too, even if it don't do you no good. And you're a motherfucking adult. And ain't nobody going to give a fuck about you but yourself. But yet we still, even as adults, are carrying around this broken little child that is hungry and yearning for acceptance, right? From others. Because we can't validate ourselves. Because we feel like failures. Because there's nothing to validate. I seen someone post this morning. And it's so hard for me to not engage in this shit, but I say, I'm going to relent. I'm not going to light this person up because I have a different platform. I can share this very fucking broad brush, and I know I'm going to reach some of you motherfuckers out there. Right. So someone posted up this morning, forever proud, right? Forever proud of Patrick Mahomes. This person probably is like forever proud of a fucking professional athlete. This is just, I'm going to just call it, this is just a normal person in society, right? Average at best. Average at best. Forever proud of a fucking professional multi-million-dollar athlete. That guy don't give a fuck about your pride. Are you forever proud about yourself? Are you, as a parent, forever proud of your kids? Are you forever proud about anybody that's actually in your fucking life, that you would post up one of their successes, regardless of how big or small it is, that you could actually post that shit up? This professional athlete don't give two fucks about your forever proudness. But that's how we are. Forever proud of this fucking professional athlete for all his personal achievements. This is the insanity of this society. We are forever proud of other motherfuckers doing shit, making millions of dollars, and we brokies. We broke mentally, we broke emotionally, we broke spiritually, and we definitely broke physically after all the bullshit we consumed yesterday, right? On all of those levels. We physically overate, we physically overdrank, we physically consumed way too much bullshit yesterday, right? Other motherfuckers enriching themselves. Think about it, even just the ads. More shit to buy, more shit to consume, as if somehow it's going to make you feel good because now it's entertaining and this is so awesome, but it's like, this is being hoodwinked. This is being deceived, motherfuckers. This is deception at its finest. And y'all just love it. Y'all will stop your lives and just embrace it, right? Because this is the acceptance of this society. This is the culture we live in, right? I'll tell you one of the things that turns me off the most, right? I'm going to talk this personal. I don't know what happened, right? I've been single for almost 3 years now, right? Post-divorce. Since when did women have to become like dudes? Like, I'm telling you, if you're a woman listening to this, I'm going to tell you, for a man like me, right? Maybe like you go find the fanatics. I am a recovering fanatic. You're never going to see me wearing team gear, any of the bullshit. But I just don't know at what point in society did women have to become like dudes in terms of like fanatics, beer drinking, football, like fanatical people. Like, that shit is not attractive to me. I'm just telling you real talk. You will not have 5 minutes with me if that is like what you bring to the table. It's like, man, I was on a dating app last year, right? Just for a minute. My therapist said, try it, meet new people, just put yourself out there, do something new, right? Something new at 22. And I was like, man, what the fuck, man? Just like swipe left, because all these girls, you can see it in their face, party girls, right? Party girls. I guess it's the party girls, right? That became beer drinkers, right? That's not even elegance, man. Like, at least back in the day, it was like sexy or something to have like a martini or like some wine or something. But man, this beer drinking, jersey wearing, fucking sports fanatic women, that, like, I'm sorry, but the caliber of man that I am, that shit is not attractive. You won't get 5 minutes. You do not get my attention. Wow. I'm not trying to date dudes. Like, that's dudes, man. And that's not even good, high quality dudes. Fanatical, man. Like, are you kidding me? Right? Show me what the fuck you doing. Right? As a man first and as a woman second, what the fuck you bring to the table? Someone that we can curl up on the couch and fucking overeat, overindulge, and cheer other motherfuckers on while they work. Yay! Woohoo! That sounds like the most incredible fucking weekend of ever, man. Ever. That sounds like the best date nights ever. To who? To you. To you, it sounds good. I love lighting you motherfuckers up, talking all that shit. Y'all can't handle this, man. Y'all can't handle this fucking amount of truth. Truth bombs, motherfucker. That's why we got a grenade there, because that's a truth bomb, right? That's what we fucking hurling your way right now from fucking South Central Colorado, where the peaks pierce the fucking skies. I posted that picture up there yesterday. I've been to the top of the fucking highest mountain on that motherfucker. Winds blowing me over. It was crazy. It was a hell of a fucking experience getting to the top of what's called Mount Shavano. It's the little teeny fucking point on top of that fucking picture I posted yesterday. That's the shit that turns me on, right? Is a woman that's willing to fucking take on that kind of a real challenge. Say, oh, you want to get up to the top of this fucking 14,000 foot mountain? Shit. In October? Shit. Snowstorms and shit. Oh, man. That's real living. That's really living. Getting in that cold water, right? Saying, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get in the cold water. Why? Why do anything, man? Y'all just want a magic fucking pill. Take the pill, lose the weight, drop the pounds, eat whatever fuck you want. Don't change up the mind. Don't change up the habits. Don't change up the nutrition. Just take the pills, get the surgery. Quick fixes. Easy, right? It's got to be easy. No one wants a fucking challenge. No one can handle a fucking challenging life, right? God, what the fuck happened to this society? We got soft. That's what happened. We got soft like a motherfucker. Because what? We're distracted. It's all this social media bullshit. We distracted. We hating on motherfuckers, right? And we forgot how to love ourselves. That's the thing. Right? We've been programmed to stop loving ourselves, to stop being connected with ourselves. You know, even the religious groups, they look at that and they're even contradicting their own doctrine as if somehow that's a negative, right? Thou shalt not love thyself. Fuck, man. I'm out. I'm done. Nah, I'm not done because there's so much work for you guys to do, right? There's a lot of work for me to fucking do. To stay where I am and to continue marching to where I am going, to believe in the vision, right? Just because I'm on vacation, that don't mean I'm not even on vacation. I'm just traveling. I'm just on my journey, right? Every day's a fucking holiday for me. Every day's a Super Bowl for me, motherfuckers. Every day is the big game. That's not just talking shit. That's real fucking talk here. Every day is the big game. Big game called life. It's a chance for you to rise above the old version of yourself. That shit. The mediocrity. The feeling like shit. How many motherfuckers like you need to have a holiday, a day off? They say today, Monday after Super Bowl, is the biggest day of what? People calling in sick to work, missing work. In this country. Why? Why you gotta miss work? Because you overdid it watching a fucking football game? Are you kidding me? You hurt yourself that you watching a fucking television, right? Sitting somewhere watching a screen, right? The activities of watching a screen. I don't give a fuck what's on the screen. But you watching a screen, not watching a river go by, not interacting out in nature, not climbing up a mountain, not riding 100 miles on a bicycle, right? None of that shit, right? You watching a fucking flat screen. And whatever you're doing in the room that you're doing it in, causes you so much of a negative fucking life impact that y'all can't even get up and go to work the next day. That's just crazy as fuck. Guess what? I've been there, right? I talk all this shit, not because I don't know. The drunk motherfucker used to be the biggest party motherfucker everywhere I went. Everywhere I went, right? I've been and I've done it all. Right. But I told you guys, I had that out of body experience, right? I was sitting there watching my team, right? I don't write the checks. They ain't paid me a check, but it's my team. It's your team, right? Fuck, man. And I'm sitting there watching the fucking tube. My team, And I had this out of body experience where I literally went up into the ceiling. I'm watching myself watch the TV, and I had this voice that says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm watching my fucking team, man." I said, "Nah, man, what are you really doing?" "I'm watching my team." It says, "Nah, man. What you're really doing is wasting your time because you're watching other motherfuckers work. The reason why they're successful, right, is because they put in this amount of work. That you're willing to forgo your time. You're willing to actually give away your time, your focus, your attention to watch them perform their skill, their craft. If it's entertaining or not, that's regardless, right? Because if it's a football player playing at the highest level of athletics, or if it's an electrician, right, performing the highest level of electrical fucking installation, what does it matter? They're working. They're making money, and you just what? You harming yourself by overindulging, like if it's a free pass day to just fuck off. Fuck off from your goals, fuck off from your nutrition, fuck off with your discipline, right? And then it's like, oh, but it's like we're celebrating what? What are you celebrating? Is that celebrating life? By overindulging, that's how you celebrate life. I celebrate life by actually doing things that build up my life. It goes along the bottom of this screen every time I get on here talking all this shit, right? I celebrate life every morning when I put in the positive affirmations, right? When I start journaling, whether I'm on the road, whether I'm at home, it doesn't matter. This shit doesn't change. This is daily, motherfuckers. Even to make sure I maintain my nutrition, I meal prep my ass off the last 2 days because I'm keeping up my nutrition. I'm going to probably have 1, maybe 2 cheat meals on this trip, but that's it. Everything else is fucking, it's food prepped, which also saves me time because that's why I'm at an Airbnb. All I got to do is warm up the food. I don't got to waste time cooking and doing all sorts of shit. Just warm up the food. I know that I'm fueling my body in a way that honors myself, keeps me fucking accountable to myself, disciplined, feeling my best, being my best, right? The game doesn't change. The mindfulness is the same. I got the yoga in yesterday. That's the health and fitness. I might get some yoga in later today. I might even go to the fucking gym. But again, personal development, I listened to a book on the way up, right? This shit doesn't fucking change and making a difference. How are we going to do that, right? By having conversations with people, meeting new people, opening myself up to connecting with people along this journey called life, right? And just allowing things to flow. Maybe it's just a compliment to a waitress or waiter or the guy that was checking me out at the grocery store yesterday. I was getting some coffee and a few other things. Maybe it's just having that conversation with him and thanking him for being there, right? Because he ain't watching the Super Bowl. He was fucking working the clock, probably making shit wages, right? I ain't watching the Super Bowl. I just got out of yoga. I'm getting coffee and I'm enjoying my life. It's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how little self-discipline that we have. We're still trying to just be popular and get accepted while we sell ourselves out. You're selling yourselves out. That's the grand scheme of this whole fucking thing. Is you literally sell yourself out every time, right? You let it go. Right? You think I have a problem with you being a fanatic? Yes. I do. I do. I wouldn't preach about this shit if I really cared. And it's funny because I even see these preachers, man. This was funny shit, right? I seen preachers over there hemming and hawing. I guess at the end of the game, there was a questionable call, right? And I'm seeing preachers, man, they were so invested in the game, man. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Terrible for this fan base, man. You guys got robbed or whatever, right? The fucking preacher, man. The goody goods. And yet then I seen this other thing from the player that did the hold saying, yeah, I did. I thought it was slide, but I got caught. It's all good. Right. And it's like, what do you guys say now, preacher, man? Clearly you're not a fucking ref. Right. Please, man. What is wrong with people? God. What is wrong with motherfuckers? Right. I still got plenty of issues. That's the one thing, right? I don't ever try and get on here and act like I'm perfect. That's why I put that motherfucker up there. Because any of y'all motherfuckers that hear this message, that think, oh, this guy just thinks he's so fucking good. He thinks he's better than all of us. Yeah, sure, motherfuckers. That's how you start, by acting like you better. You put the worst fucking picture of your life front and center every day because we acted like we better than you motherfuckers. It's not that I'm better. Here's my thing. I don't hold anybody above me, and I don't put no one below me. We all on the same plane of life. I don't care what your title is. I don't care what your experience is. I don't care what your house size is. I don't care what your bank account is. It does not matter to me. You be the president of the United States. How you doing, Joe? How's the fucking job, man? I can't imagine how much stress and pressure you must be under. That's how I talk to this motherfucker. You think I'll be acting like, oh my God, I'm in the presence of a divine human being. No, this motherfucker take a shit, wipe his ass the same way you and I do right now, man. What are you talking about? Right? What are you talking about? And you should take that. I seen these other motherfuckers squirming around, right? They posted this shit where it says, that no one, like the message was, no one should think of themselves as being better than anybody else, right? I don't know if you've seen this meme, but it's a meme. It says no one should act like they're better than anybody else. And then it shows a picture of like squalor, like a really fucking shithole picture of poverty. And then it shows a fucking mega mansion. And then under both of them shows a grave, right? We all die. And my thing was, when I seen this picture, no one should act like they're better. Well, who the fuck broke motherfuckers, right? Act like they're better than people. I mean, it's like the whole premise of this is that somehow if you're wealthy, you're a bad person. That was what I took from this meme. And I know that these two motherfuckers were posting this out of that logic, but they try and justify it. Oh, no, man. We all need to be kind. But it didn't say kindness. It said you should not be better than anybody. Don't act like you're better than anybody else. But even just posting that shit has a negative connotation that somehow if you have wealth, right? Somehow if you have success, that it's assumed that you think you're better. Because what motherfuckers living broke, right? Living in fucking like the worst situation is going to walk around like, I'm better than everybody else. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. It's a painful thing when you're living in poverty like that. I've been there, man. I know what it is to be abased, and I know what it is to be abundant. And I know what it is to lose it all, man. And I know what it is to build back and build back better, for real. So I never am going to act like I'm better. But I give you guys this message because I'm passionate about this shit. Because I see the mind fuckery going on with you guys. And it hurts. It hurts when you get compression. There's a difference between compassion and compression. Too many motherfuckers have been told, you know what? It's okay to fail. It's okay to be fucking fat. It's okay to be overweight. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be anxious. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to grieve the rest of your fucking life. Right? It's okay not to win. It's okay. We're going to still give you a fucking participation trophy. Right? That's not compassion shit. This is compression. This is the battle rattle. Pop, 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 pop. It's coming fucking hard, motherfuckers. Telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You don't want to hear this shit. Who the fuck wants to actually hear me barking at you motherfuckers? Right? But this is what I know my message is. because I can't do it any other way. We're not going to do milk and cookies over here and rub tummies and pat bottoms and let you know it's going to be okay, right? Just continue watching things happen. Just continue waiting for things to happen. You ain't got to do anything. It's going to be okay. Just keep showing up, checking the boxes, right? Make sure you watch the tube, right? Make sure you get to the membership meeting. Make sure you pay your membership dues. It's going to be okay. Just keep watching things happen. Just keep waiting for things happen, right? That's not me, motherfuckers. We making shit happen over here because we take life at its fullest. And that doesn't mean every day's perfect. That don't mean that I don't have ups and downs, right? It doesn't mean I don't have ups and downs. It doesn't mean you're going to not have ups and downs when you actually start living life with some fucking intention and start changing your story, right? How many of you guys a year from now, man, that if this message actually did reach you today, and if you're honest with yourself, you say, you know what, man, I feel like shit and I'm tired of feeling this fucking way after watching a fucking football game? Watching a football game requires you to literally feel like shit the next day. Wow. That's a fucking really hefty price of admission, if you ask me, right? And I realized that I was done paying that price of admission. I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. But any of you that are ready to get honest with yourself, that the price of admission is too much. You're tired of it. You're tired of feeling like shit, right? You want to build more of your own self-confidence, your own self-worth, realizing your true value. Because right now, is your life worth watching? Would you watch your own life? Right? If we were to send the cameras there right now, where the fuck you are at watching this shit, and say, okay, let's see how the day goes. Would you watch? Would you watch your own life? Could you watch your own life and be honest with yourself? Right? Because if the answer is no, I probably won't watch my own life. It's not exciting enough. It's not adventurous enough. It's not just it's not fulfilling enough. Right? Then guess what? You get to be the author and the editor of your story. But you have to believe that you can change up some shit so that a year from now, Super Bowl Monday, right? You don't feel like shit because you had something going on so much bigger than watching a game with a bunch of fake motherfuckers getting paid, right? And I'm not even talking about them athletes, but who knows, right? Who knows? I've seen a lot more shit coming out about, is this shit rigged? I don't fucking know, and I don't care. Whether it's rigged or not, I'm not going to invest my time and my attention being distracted by it. Does that make sense? But you have to be able to start planting those seeds now and be fucking just done, man, done. To say, I'm done, man. Right? But most of y'all are like, oh, okay, football season's over. Let's jump into baseball. Let's jump into basketball. I need more distraction. I need to watch more motherfuckers work. Give me something else to cheer on because my life is not worth cheering on. I'm forever proud of this fucking millionaire athlete, but can you post that same shit forever proud of yourself? Whether it's a little victory or big victory, what is your own self-talk, right? Because I'm seeing motherfuckers do that. You guys are celebrating these fucking athletes. If on your fucking social media page you have posted anything about celebrating this team's victory, why? Why? What does it mean to you? Could you at least even journal that? Could you at least journal why are you celebrating an organization? Let's just call it a business. Why are you celebrating a business's success? Why? Can you answer that logically, rationally to yourself as to why are you celebrating it? Right? What does it mean to you that your team won? Right? You're living vicariously through someone else's success because you don't got your own. That's the truth. On 99.99999% of people out there that are celebrating this victory, you ain't got no victories of your own that are worth celebrating. There's this little percentage of motherfuckers out there that they're grinding, they're hustling, right? They got their shit together. And yet they're celebrating this victory because, maybe they know some of these players, maybe they don't, maybe they're just like you and fanatical, but they at least got their shit together. So they can say, you know what? My shit's together. I'm going to invest some time in watching this. Let's see what happens. And then you're going to celebrate it, whatever. But most motherfuckers out there grinding, hustling, you're just not going to see it. Look at the people that you admire beyond the athletes, whether it's business leaders, thought leaders, right? Like real leaders, not governmental and not fucking athletes, not celebrity bullshits, but like business leaders that you admire, thought leaders that you admire. Are they posting all this bullshit? I don't know. Maybe they are. It's just a thought that's flowing through me. Just trying to reach you, right? To know that you are the most valuable thing in the universe. You don't think that though. Because right now you think that Patrick Mahomes is the MVP of the league, is the MVP of the Super Bowl. He's the Super Bowl champion. So he's the most valuable motherfucker in all the universe. And at the essence of what I'm saying, if you don't think you are the most valuable, right? If you do not realize your worth, that you are the most valuable creature in all the universe, you got work to do. And I believe that you can do the work, but you got to want to do it. And it takes breaking free from all the old patterns. Again, new mindset takes new habits, right? And then you got to start building momentum, changing up shit. Because for you to say it, if you feel like shit today, that a year from now, ain't nothing going to change. Because you have to run the program of what the Super Bowl means to you, what Super Bowl Sunday means to you. Again, you're still living by a calendar based on what? Marketing. The calendar's built on marketing. Christmas, Easter. I saw something the other day. This was crazy. I saw something the other day. I've never seen this. It was an ad, right? It was for a store that said, don't break your Easter budget. Shop here. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? We got Easter budgets nowadays. It's all marketing. It's all people competing for your time, right? For your attention and for your resources. Everything out there is competing for your time, your attention, and your resources, usually your money, right? And you're okay with it. You're okay if someone lip syncs, right? Pretends, because all the talk now is about, well, she was pregnant and that's so amazing and blah, 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 right? But yet she didn't even sing. They just played a fucking track. She just stood there with a mic, blah, 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 blah. Just pretending. And you're good with that. You got to see it, right? You're good with it. Not me, motherfuckers. Not me. You ain't hoodwinking me. I woke the fuck up. The veil got lifted. And I'll never turn back. I'll never shrink back into someone that just hides in the fucking crowd. I'm happy being on top of the fucking mountain, even if it's all alone, right? Because that's just usually the way it goes, right? Most people that truly are out there to make a difference, right? They don't give a fuck about a crowd. They don't give a fuck about acceptance, right? Because they're okay to go at it alone, right? And it's okay if you motherfuckers don't understand where I'm coming from, right? That's okay. I believe, for me, being misunderstood is the greatest superpower I've ever had. I'm not trying to explain myself to you, right? I am trying to inspire you motherfuckers and challenge you in ways that you just don't like to be challenged, because you're full-grown fucking adults with little children running around in your head, right? It's the child inside of you running around in your head, needing validation, needing acceptance, fearing rejection, tons filled with doubt, right? Low self-worth, low self-esteem, low self-confidence, zero fucking discipline, right? And you're wondering why you just can't. Why it's got to be someone else that you need to celebrate and be proud of for the rest of their fucking life when they don't give two shits. Write them a letter, see if they even write you back. But write yourself a letter and try to figure out, why are you caught up in this shit, right? And if you're good, you're good. Carry on, motherfuckers. Y'all doing you doesn't change me. I'm going to keep going to where I'm going. You guys ain't seen shit yet, motherfuckers. Y'all haven't seen shit yet. I challenge you. Don't be sleeping on me. Do not be sleeping on this motherfucker. Oh, shit. The best is yet to come. Why? Because while you sleeping, I'm creeping, right? That's my fucking motto. That's my philosophy, right? When you sleeping, I'm creeping. When you distracted, I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the work, right? Because I got goals. I got dreams, and we get one shot every day to try and improve who we were yesterday, right? And I know who I was yesterday, and I knew who I was a fucking long time ago, and I ain't going back. I will not go back, right? I will continue to expand myself, open myself up to what? More abundance, right? More success, greater relationships, right? And the fruit is evident in my life. The way I interact with people, the people I'm attracting into my life, it feels so great when you actually put in the work and you start believing in yourself. And things start to change, things start to improve. That's a contagious thing, right? Success is contagious. Winning is contagious. That's why we got this motto: results kill excuses. Hop on that bandwagon, motherfucker. Hop on that bandwagon. Results kill excuses. Quit making the fucking excuses kill the results. The excuses, but I have to do this, but I have to go do that. For what? Right? You got to eat unhealthy because of your family, right? You don't want to freaking dishonor your family and your heritage by saying, you know what, this nutrition ain't good. I'm going to go ahead and eat some other shit that's going to actually do me better, right? We make up so much bullshit in our head. We're so afraid to stand on our own, to honor ourselves, to find our real truth. And I'm going to keep speaking this truth because I have found my truth. And if y'all motherfuckers want to challenge me on anything that comes out of this mouth, right, I welcome it. I welcome it. You don't got to agree with everything I say, but I've had really no one tell me, you know what, that's total bullshit that you say. I'll ask you a question. While y'all watching that game, anybody see this shit? Anybody paying attention? How many? This is what's crazy. This is a big question. This is like, is it real life shit or what's really going on? How many UFOs has the government shot down in the last 8 days? That's the trivia question for you today, right? How many UFOs, motherfuckers? Go look it up. Unidentified flying objects. How many UFOs has the U.S. government shot down in the last 8 days? Right? Y'all watching fucking Riri, right? And Wee and whoever the fuck, PP, I don't know, man, who's out there now, right? Y'all watching that, but how many fucking UFOs has the U.S. government, this shit is out there, shot down in the last 8 days? I'll leave you with that, right? That's real learning when you go actually start seeking knowledge, real knowledge, and examining it for what's true. True in your reality, truly going to make a difference in your life. And you know where it starts and you know where it ends. Results kill excuses. It's all on me. Greg's out.